how many people would think this is cool or totally not cool. But I'll show you. Walking Sam, doing one of our evening walks. Actually, we did it twice. So the hole that I did let, because it was two of them, they seem to vacate and go back in. And now I'm getting really used to like the nest and the tracks. I'll show you what his tracks look like too. Is it this guy who's still working really hard? Yep. Oh, nope, this is a littler one maybe. So this is a camel spider, but I think this is the guy where you can kind of see. So that was a camel spider, and this must be, can you see him? What a little camel spider tracks look like. So they're really subtle. And I think he's like, is he the one? So I was watching another hole with Sam, and maybe he is the one. But there was two of them. He's not a very big one, as you can tell. He's just a little one. There was two of them. I don't know if they're out hunting now, but I want to see if this guy, you can see all the little tracks? That's what a camel spider track looks like. So now we know. I personally like these guys. I don't know if anybody is working right now. Because I found out what they are predators having. You know how I've been having this fight with these fire ant legions out here. I think this is the one where there was two. See the little tracks that came out here? Well, he saw me and he froze. And there's definitely a hole right here, okay? But I think they went in and pulled dirt over the hole because we were sitting here watching them. I don't know if they're that smart or not, is to kind of cover their holes. See, look at the tracks. So I think there's another one in here. But I like that I'm starting to be able to tell the ant holes, the fire ant holes from these guys. See little tracks going right in? So now I know these are the little camel spiders. So when I first saw them, I completely freaked. And see, this is more like an ant hole because of the way it's all around and there. Yeah, but apparently for a little bit of all videos that I watched, because I'm like, what the hell is this thing? I didn't even know what it was. I was like, so I had to look up nocturnal creatures. When I first saw it, they were definitely coming out at night. Like it was really dark and they were moving really fast. They were very fast. And so it was freaky. And they were bigger than these. Like there was one bigger than this and there was also some very tiny one. And I completely freaked out. So I'm terrified. I was in my car that night Googling on the phone and I found out all about them. So I don't want to step on his little work here. He is going to have to move his nest because he's in the driveway. But the interesting thing is so these guys love to kill ants. So they'll go over to a nest and just go crazy, apparently. And they eat roaches. So they are a ground, I guess, dwelling spider, kind of like a tarantula. They'll also eat scorpions. So they'll eat a lot of the things that I still have a ton of ants out here, and maybe that's why I have such a high population of these little camel spiders. I know they get bigger than this. I don't know if they're different breeds, if they'll get a lot bigger than this. I've seen some really good sized ones as people's pets. But I've tried to make it a point to try to identify the different nests so I don't kill these guys. One, because the ant population out here is insane. Maybe it's because they're horrible ants and so maybe they can't, until they're of a certain size, kill those nests. But I have only seen evidence, I think, knock on wood, of one roach that died in some water. I saw one centipede, but I don't know if these guys eat the centipedes. That also died in water. Oh, I saw one centipede at nighttime. That scared me. He was huge. And I saw... Oh, I know they're here, probably. I have not seen any scorpions. I see more scorpions in the city in Nevada than I've seen out here. And I've seen way more roaches than I've seen out here. And I think it's probably due to I've got a lot of these guys, a lot of them. And I'm happy that I got a lot of them. Now, I don't know if they're bad for the environment, if there's more of them than there's food, but I can pretty assure you that if they ever start running out of other things like roaches and scorpions, like, which again, I just have not seen a lot of at all out here, like coming and going, the time period I spend out here, you would think I would be seeing, at least seeing a few more roaches. And again, knock on wood, I haven't, but I think it's because of these guys. And as you can see, we've got these little diggy holes. I'm starting to be able to tell, see, that's an ant hole. Okay, there's a difference. These guys seem to like to shuffle, kind of like make a divot and shuffle all their stuff to one side. Ants will either, I have seen ants go in and out of holes like that, but they're usually, you can see the ants coming in and out. They usually like to do this very uniform, meticulous stuff. Let me see if, so that would be more like an ant hole. Sometimes they don't do that much stuff. Sometimes I think they're just back doors because the front doors are usually quite busy. Where was that? I thought I saw another possible one over here. I'm not convinced. That's probably ant. These guys might be, but I don't see any tracks. Do you? But they probably are just in there right now. Like I said, the first time I saw them, it was pitch black outside. Lit up the flashlight to get out of my car. I was like, what the? And got right back in my car because they were out running amok. But again, I'm glad because I think I don't see tracks here, but it would be hard to see it on this stuff. So I think it's because they were taking care of all the other stuff that was in this close vicinity. Now, there are things I don't know what they are. I've kind of raked over the holes to see if I can catch tracks coming in and out, to see what I'm dealing with here and here. I'm thinking because of perfect roundness, they're probably on that smaller one. Tarantula, because I do have, unless he moved, he may have moved because I've been trying to make a lot of fuss over here because I want him to move. I don't want to maybe he moved. He might have filled in this hole. Nope. I'm just looking in the wrong spot. I think. Oh. Anyway, there's a sizable tarantula nest over here, but it could be that he's moved and nope, that wasn't it. But they do have these like perfect little holes like this. So this looks much more like the tarantula nest. This whole mound might be something. I know some of them make like a mound. And this, interesting enough, learned that all this stuff is termites actually breaking down the organic matter. So that's cool. Got the crickets sounding out. So it's time. It's time for the, isn't it, Sam? It's time for the snakes and dark things to come out. Dark things. Things that come out in the dark. Things that go bump in the night to come out. And I do have more painting I have to finish. I don't think I'm going to get the 2 listed tonight because it's just too dark, and I forgot my lamp. That it gives me the best light. So the pictures that are going up haven't been the best for the art. And I don't know what to do about that yet. Other than that, but I am going to be going back. Oh, there's another one working hard. He's a smaller one. He's working so hard. He's right in my path, though. Like, this is one of the paths to go out to the palm trees that I'm trying to keep alive. I missed the pink on the mountains. Losing the sunshine. Losing it. Oh, did he hear me? He might have heard me. Might not come out now. We'll see. I shouldn't be too surprised that there's nests around here because there were nests, ant nests close by. So they probably come out and get a snack once in a while from an ant walking by. All right, I think he heard me. Sorry. I see how I think they come out, and I think they rebury their holes with them in it. See how they kind of, see the little tracks? Tiny little tracks. Ooh, I have my back. See how there's an ant. See the difference in between the ant hole and these camel spiders. But this is what an ant nest can also look like, but see how it looks a little different? So, oh, he came back out. But these little nasty ants. Nasties. How big is this one? He looks a little smaller. I don't know if he's like burrowed right next to another one, or if he just decided to burrow in a different spot. Little camel spiders. He's not coming out as far as the other one. You can find some really gnarly images of these guys online, where people have put up videos of their pet camel spiders and stuff to show you the size that they can get to. But I'm going to pull Sammy in, even though I do believe I snake-proofed his thing pretty well. I'm going to have to pull him in here.